The reigning championship champions Norwich City are finally back into the Premier League after a tremendous year in the championship, winning the championship, walking the league, and they have walked themselves right back into the Premier League. For me, where they deserve to be and where they will stay. But guys, I want to talk about how they will fare this season, how they did last season, what I think of their transfer business, because there's a lot to talk about there, and their player of the year, young player of the year, and give my season prediction to where I think Norwich City will finish. But guys, we're obviously doing the Norwich City preview, so we're going to jump straight into things. And Norwich City did fantastically, winning the league, walking the league, like I said. They did fantastically with a great team, and for me, a team that is Premier League quality and a team that is a lot better than on championship sides, which we saw last year. And that did come down to the manager quite a bit, Daniel Farke. I think he is fantastic. I remember seeing him in the Premier League 2 years ago. They did quite well in some specific games, but inevitably they did go down 2 years ago. Last year in the championship, they're phenomenal for me. And Norwich, in years gone by, they've kind of just brushed it aside. They've not brought in many players. They've kind of just went with the team they had and hoped that Daniel Farke could get them through that time and push on with that team instead of really having to really buy into the team or really make some huge buys or some huge arrivals. And this summer, Norwich's hierarchy have gone, screw it, we're going all out. We need a quality side, and this is the year we want to stay in the Premier League. And I tip my hat to them because they have had a phenomenal transfer window. Guys, I've said this about a lot of teams like the Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, Watford. Many teams have had top quality windows. Marseille, OGC Nice. Great teams out there have had some great windows. And a team that just got promoted in Norwich City for me have had one of the best windows. They have gone out and they have addressed some major key areas. And they are not done yet. At the time of recording, it is looking like they're going to sign Christoph Tzoulis from PAOK, from the Greek Giants, and the Greek really teenage sensation, the 19-year-old Tzoulis, looks like he will be a generational talent for me, and he's going to be phenomenal for years to come, and I think Norwich are getting an absolute steal of a deal with Christopher Tzoulis. I'm very excited to see him in the Premier League and to see his quality, and I think he will also help Norwich in a great season this year. Guys, I just want to go over the guys they brought in. I won't go over the lower end ones, but first off, I want to start with Billy Gilmore. Norwich have been one of many teams who were rumored to sign Billy Gilmore on a season-long loan from Chelsea. The Chelsea talent, the Chelsea star midfielder, Billy Gilmore is still only 20. He, for me, won't be getting to that Chelsea midfield for a long time, and this loan was much needed to get some Premier League experience and to get games in week and week out and to start non-stop for a team. He has found it here with Norwich City. I think Norwich are going to love having Billy Gilmore in that midfield, running the heart of the midfield, a little engine that doesn't stop going. And Billy Gilmore is going to be that Scotsman that works the midfield like no other for Norwich City. Great signing for Norwich. I want to move on to some of the other ones. Angus Gunn rejoining Norwich. This is a real romantic signing, a real renaissance. I'm really glad to see Angus Gunn back in Norwich. I think this is a great signing for him, Angus Gunn personally, and for Norwich, because I feel like his ex-club Southampton are not going to have a good year. I'll get into that in my next preview. But I think this is also a great signing. He's 25, coming back to his old club. He's still a young goalkeeper, 25. He's got many years to go. As I say with goalkeepers, I say you don't hit your prime until you're 28, 29, 30, 31. Angus Gunn has many years in the future. Tim Krul is probably obviously going to be a starter this year. But I'd love to see Angus Gunn getting some time getting in for the rotation, and I think he will be a quality starter for Norwich in the Premier League seasons to come. Other signings like Pierre-Lise Malou. I know a lot of Premier League fans probably haven't seen him, but for me, he is a top quality player, having watched League 1 last year. Pierre-Lise Malou is a fantastic signing, one of the only players to leave OGC Nice this summer. He was a bargain, one of the bargains of the summer, and one of the best transfers of the summer for me personally. Pierre-Lise Malou has left OGC Nice for around, I think it was 3 to 4 million. What an absolute steal of a deal for Norwich City. Hands down one of the best deals of the summer. Unbelievable midfield they're building here in Norwich City. The likes of Billy Gilmore, the likes of Pierre-Lise Malou. and just many quality players at the heart of this Norwich City side in the midfield. And you just can't doubt it what they've done, really addressing not really their problem positions, but just going out there and addressing positions that need to be filled before the starting of the season. Bringing in Billy Gilmore, bringing in Pierre-Lise Malou, having Tribal. You also still have Todd Cantwell and Kieran Dowell. That's a great midfield, and it's going to look fantastic this year in the Premier League. I know it's going to be a longer video so far, guys, but they have so many great signings I want to go over. Giannoulis, the left back, or Greek left back from Puck, also signing to Norwich on a permanent deal. He is a fantastic fullback, still very young, joining with Tzolis, who will be joining in the coming days, who I'll have a video out on Christopher Tzolis very soon. Also, they've made Ben Gibson permanent. I think he is a great signing, has Premier League experience, which is phenomenal. The other two I want to talk about at once, the Werder Bremen boys. Milo Rashica, the Kosovo international, and Josh Sargent, the USMNT international. They have gone out and went in big in the window. Obviously, they still have Adam Ida, they have Pukki, they have Hernandez, but they've gone out and they said, we need goals and to stay in the Premier League. Pukki can't be the only one we're relying on. And they've gone out and they've gotten 25-year-old Rashica and 21-year-old Josh Sargent. This works perfectly for me, guys. Two fast forwards who can press, who can win the ball, who are great with their feet, who can dribble well, who can attack that back line, who are going to press that back line. This works perfect for Daniel Falker's side, who is going to push up the field, press high, and win the ball back up high the pitch. These two signings for me are going to keep Norwich City in the Premier League. If you look at some of the sides below them, who I think they're going to be down there, I just think Norwich have made some unbelievable signings. I know a lot of people are doubting them so far. They're going to say they're going down. They're just not going to survive. I think Norwich are going to be that one team. I always know one team is going to survive, or it's usually one team usually surprises the rest. And I think Norwich is going to be a team this year that surprises the rest. I don't think Watford and Brentford do have it in them. I know people are predicting Brentford to be that team that has it. And I think Norwich has it. Some unbelievable buys. Yes, they did lose Buendia, but you still got Cantwell, who might still go, but he's still there. You brought in Rashica, who's an unbelievable player. Josh Sargent. You still have Pukki. Like I said, you bring in Billy Gilmore, Pierre-Lise Malou, who people are doubting. Kieran Dowell, I think, is going to have a great season. You still have Sam Byram, Max Aarons, Giannoulis. Tzolis is coming in. Zimmerman, Ben Gibson, Tim Krul, Angus Gunn. What a team this is, and I'm excited to see how they play and how they fare this year. Guys, my young player of the year is going to go to Josh Sargent. Obviously, as a Canadian fan, this hurts to say. I really, really rate Josh Sargent. I think he's going to do fantastic in a side like Norwich. He's obviously sacrificing some playing time, but I think he fits perfectly into a pressing side like Daniel Falker plays. And Sargent's game works around a fast-paced pressing style, and he is so quick, and he's going to work perfectly for Norwich. So I can't wait to see how this plays out. My breakout player of the year will be Milo Rashica, just because I feel like people are going to doubt him in the Premier League, and I feel like last year wasn't his year, which was very correct and a very poor Werder Bremen side, and he will have a fantastic season. My player of the year for them isn't going to be Pukki, it's going to be Billy Gilmore. Billy Gilmore is going to be fantastic this year. I think he's going to really show why he should be having a look into a top class side, and why he is a top player. But guys, giving you my predictions on the players, I want to give you my predictions on Norwich. I think Norwich is going to finish either 14th or 15th. I think they're going to finish 14th in the table, and either them or Newcastle are going to interswap between 14th and 15th. And I think Norwich are going to be the team that gets promoted last year and surprises us this year out of Brentford, Watford, Norwich. Norwich are my team to surprise everyone and survive and come up higher than you all expect. But guys, let me know what you guys think of my predictions on Norwich City in the comments down below. A lot of people predicting them to get relegated. I am definitely not. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know what you guys think of my predictions. Hit the like button, hit the sub button. It means the world to me. Loving all the positivity on the channel, loving all the subs, loving all the comments. It means the world to me, guys. It means I can keep pumping out the best content possible for you guys. And saying that, I'll be back for some more videos extremely soon. And guys, I'll see you for the next one. Peace, guys.